Welcome back. Finding it hard to sleep with this sweltering hot weather? Well, I have some tips for you coming up very, very soon. Now, yesterday we told you that it was the hottest day of the year, with temperatures hitting a record-breaking 36°C, 95 Fahrenheit. In Britain, sun worshippers are making the most of the hottest day in July since records began. However, the scorching temperatures have caused concern amongst health officials who fear for the lives of young children, pregnant women and the elderly, as they are at risk from tropical heatwave. Indeed, one ball boy even fainted at Wimbledon today whilst computers are computing about pizza over burned tubes. But luckily for Brits struggling with the sweltering hot weather, some of our favourite celebrities have shared their guide to keeping cool on the hottest day in over a decade. Style champion Myleen Klass, for one, gave us a lesson in summer dress. The star proved that even when the heat is on, quite literally on, you can still cut a stylish figure as you walk around London in the hottest day of the decade. This brunette beauty was spotted in Covent Garden, where she effortlessly turned heads. The mother of two also used the summer's day to promote her Littlewoods range by donning one of her own designs. We have to say she looks absolutely fantastic. Myleen looked smoking hot in the macaron bodycon midi dress, whilst she teamed up with nude coloured and coloured pop sunshine yellow totes. Summer's answer to a little back dress, Myleen had adding benefits of having the fresh white paint to keep her cool and looking slick. With a hemlish that rested just benefits the knees, she definitely showed off and impressed her legs and treated them to a few rays. She looked great, like we just said. While Myleen showed off no sign of finding the heat uncomfortable, Amanda Holden, yes, poor Amanda, struggled with the heat and the soaring temperatures as she presented live on TV. The 44-year-old, who hosts This Morning with her co-host Philip Schofield, was seen airing her underarms, as you can see there, as she filmed This Morning on the South Bank, dressed in a feminine floral chiffon dress. The presenter looked definitely uncomfortable as she stood in the sunlight on set. Flapping her arms around in the air to fan her body, Amanda looked less than impressed by this scorching climate and was focused to use her script as a makeshift fan. Earlier in the day, Amanda was all dressed up in another slot for the morning television, taking to the roof of the ITV studios with her co-host Philip Schofield to test out some bikes. Amanda showed off her stunning trim figure in her summery dress, whilst the knee-length number featuring a pretty scallop hem and cut-out details. Having a drink there, and she also held her hair up. It was an energetic morning for the star, who tried out some colourful bicycles with the help of Steve Wilson. Now, another star soaking up the sun was Susanna Reid, who was busy catching the rays as she was out on the building of ITV on Wednesday. The Good Morning presenter host looked incredible as she stepped out on the ITV studios and onto the nearby rooftops to film a special scene for the early morning news programme. See, she looks fantastic there. Susanna slipped through her hourglass figure into a floral fitting coral flock, which worked wonders for her body tone. She looked incredible. The 44-year-old TV presenter combined her brightly coloured Ted Baker dress, which was cut just above the knee, and accentuated her lovely long legs with a help of an over-tanned body. Susanna and Ben Shepherd were seen shooting a GMB segment on the rooftops of ITV London studios on the hottest day of the year so far, with temperatures forecasted to reach 36°C. The presenting duo made sure to make the most of the change of the scenery and al fresco location. The mother of three appeared to be taking a break as Ben listed to the film crew, instructing she was lapping up the sun. Susanna closed her eyes and pretended she was midway from the concrete jungle surroundings that surrounded her. Susanna also appeared blissfully happy as she enjoyed a few minutes of time out whilst working, and photographers caught her at at that as well. While Susanna lapped up to scorching London temperatures, Ben appeared to be sweltering in his suit. Yes, he did look very uncomfortable. Ben, 40, still looked a little flustered, eventually even giving up by the heat and undergoing his top button and taking his tie off on television. Perhaps the quick tip for beating was like Kate Garraway, who stayed inside and informed the Good Morning viewers that you need to ditch your knickers to stay cool. Yes, fantastic. After this, more showbiz news. See you then.